burning of things within some sort of a structure is really common, and that eliminates the requirement of the distance, because if they have something in a barrel or something in a fire pit, it changes the scenario largely. I know there was some question about like the meteorological conditions component that we were talking about, so open to input on that for sure.
I'm one that doesn't like to tell someone what they can and can't do on their property. And there's already a statute with the state against burning trash. That's kind of my stance.
Fair.
Ed, you got any input on this one?
Do you need more teeth? He's talking about a state ordinance. Do you need more teeth to go follow up and do whatever? Like if we made an ordinance?
I'm with Ed, there's a state ordinance.
Okay.
So I guess we're good then.
Okay, sounds good. Then we will do nothing with the ordinance. We will leave it as it currently stands, and there's the state ordinance in place. If we need to get enforcement from that route, we've got it. But otherwise, just don't be silly, people.
There you go.
Be respectful of your neighbors. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you very much.
I just had two things.
Mhm.
Did we ever get the stop sign figured out by the cemetery?
No, and that's on me. I sent over the proposed what I had kind of whipped up in terms of like the legal description and all of that to county council. I have not heard back and I have not followed up. So I have that calendared and I keep moving it around on my calendar just to
Then-
call them.
Can you present us with our legal options with the house on Gaddis and North Street that burned down a year ago that they haven't done anything with?
This is the
I
one,
think they're
Across from the jungle house.
the probate one where there's no probated estate for.
it's
You
been
know,
a year.
first the owner died.
Okay, yeah. Let me,
Just to see what our options are.
yeah,
It doesn't seem like they're doing anything at all.
okay.
Like there's just not, it's just been sitting for a year.
They were gonna remove the car, it's still sitting there.
Yeah.
And the grass is still growing, and so it's a mess.
Has Brooke had any communication with that family since?
She has, but it's kind of testy, I think.
I mean, if there's communication, there's progress, that's one thing, but just communication and no progress.
Yeah.
I wouldn't, to me, it's kids walk by it every day going to school. I understand they shouldn't go in there, but I personally wouldn't want to live by it, especially after a year with nothing happening at all. So I'm just curious what our legal options are, and then we can see what the costs associated with all that, just to see if it's.
I've been told there's people wanting to buy it.
Really? Okay.
I suppose tear it down, build something new. I presume,
Right.
but I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, let me put all of that together and kind of digest sort of, okay, what's our option and also what's our exposure from a cost perspective as well. And I will send that to you guys. Probably going to wait and have Alicia look at it as well just to make sure that I don't miss anything. So it may be next week before I get that to you. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
That's my questions I have.
10-4.
Sally, you got anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, good.
I'm good.
Okey doke. So, well, first of all, say, buddy, have anything else they want to add for the night? Yes, hello.
Yes, hello.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry.
Got a question, and then a request perhaps.
Okay.
The question is about the tankers that are being filled up with water.
Mhm.
Does that money go to the water department to help defray the expenses for the people who have water?
Yep.
Yeah, and they pay for Chattanooga.
Yeah, he got out of here. I wanted to know how much money we need.
Yeah, matter of fact,
It's a higher rate.
It's 25% more, I think.
Rate, they're paying, the tankers are paying more for their water than what we do.
The Tankers paying 20.
I was just curious to know how much was being put into our
Right.
water fund because.
Yeah, matter of fact, they really help.
Well,
They
I'm
really
not
help.
doubting that, but I was just curious to know whether we were making $100 or $500 or $1,000. Yeah, I have no idea.
So they
I'm
pay
just
the
curious.
same rate that you do, but they also pay 25%
on top of that every time they
$25.
did a hydrant.
I think it was higher. I just couldn't remember.
So they pay our rate that we're paying for our
So
water,
they
And
can
then
get delivered
$25
to your house,
yes,
and they pay
$25.
every time they hook the hydrant. So if there's the semi guys are getting the best deal because they're getting 6,000 gallons at a time, whereas the fiber optic guys are getting 1,000 gallons, and they're still paying that hookup fee every time they hook up to the hydrant. And the hookup fee is to help pay for the backflow preventer that we have to have maintained, the water meter that has to be on there, and in this case, I haven't added up all the costs, but they had to replace everything but the barrel of that hydrant. But it gets operated 200 times a year since it wasn't always the bulk water hydrant. It's a 1983 fire hydrant. It's never been rebuilt, and we basically had to rebuild the whole thing.
So there was that charge in it this year
Yeah,
too,
so
whatever.
right now, during the summer, we'll see $6,000-7,000 a month than we normally see during the winter.
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I told her it's
Now,
been going on
like
for
I said,
years,
don't-
I've seen those
Yeah,
stickers.
yeah.
Like I said, it varies.
I just heard
but
people
we can,
talking
We can,
and-
we can see, we can see a lot, like, maybe $22,000-23,000 a month in revenue from everybody in town, and then it might jump to 30,000 during the summer as those guys are getting water. So that was kind of why when I understood it was an inconvenience, and we prefer to keep them on just that section of street.
Well, I
Why
think
did
people
they
just
move it?
hadn't seen anyone in that area before, you
Oh,
know.
absolutely.
And
I
it was
totally get
new,
it.
and she
Yeah,
said they
you see a
weren't.
semi
They're
driving
rebuilding that hydrant.
Crestview.
They're going back there
And
now.
it just
So that's
I totally understand.
It just, it incited people to do so.
I totally understand that. It's one of those I'm
And now I can tell.
tempted to just shut it off, but it was like that break, that patch that we've got down there on 26. I think we probably had over $10,000 asphalt patch. So we just really need that money right now to not. So that's why we went ahead and just had them start filling on another hydrant.
But it was so the asphalt, did they move it?
The water department had to pay water because that was a water main break, so the water
And that's why you
department
have
had
to
to pay.
And that's how you do that too, is the maintenance too, for the
Yeah,
water.
so when it blew that piece of water main up there by Gans, so the water department has to pay to fix that piece of highway.
And then the request is, there's talk about, the data center, the Clinton County, and he was talking about aquifers. I wanted to know if and I'm sure you do have, the town council, someone has an official aquifer map that shows exactly where they are in Clinton County, official government, the one that you said, well, we have
You can,
Is there-
you can access those.
well, you can Google any of that stuff, but
Well,
what's the official one?
DNR actually has those maps. Now, whether they're posted online.
So how would one acquire that map? That's my question.
DNR has.
Because you have to have it, right?
The exact aquifer map, I don't know that I have to have just.
So do you use one that I could request?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I just don't want to give you an answer. So, let me get back to you on the
That's
actual.
fine, I was just interested.
Because the Taze River is the general term for it. There's much more.
But on the
You're talking
page,
to
they
the-
draw pictures of where they are, I
Yeah,
just
because
thought,
there's names of them, the ones that come off of it.
I just like to see the construction, according to the government point of view.
Yeah, so it'd be through the DNR.
Not Google, but the government.
No, because I actually was just in a class not too long ago where they started showing those what you're at, the exact, from
So you-
geologists, because geologists look it up and stuff like that. So,
Not that I'm a geologist,
yeah,
that's
so,
my problem.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not.
I could
Okay,
probably make some phone calls and
Okay,
get
so
the
you get
official
back to me,
map
that's
for you.
great.
Yeah.
thank you.
Okay,
before you
okay.
end, I've got a question about the semi-trailer that's sitting next to Louis, whatever he does, export service. It's sitting up against the house.
That's been there for about 3 months, I think.
But why is it there? And is that something we can all do?
The ordinance just says you can't park a trailer on the street.
I know, but that's a semi. It's
I
not like a
understand.
regular trailer.
No,
I could see if it was a car trailer or something like that. I'm not a fan of it.
But there's no order against,
I'm
ordinance
just
against it,
curious.
is that what we're saying?
There's no ordinance against it. It's,
Again, we can't tell people what to do with their property, you just said that.
I know, and I'm trying to choose my words very wisely being on camera.
Candid camera.
I don't like for my house to look trashy, so I would never do it. I don't like it.
That's just weird
To
all
me,
of a
it's an
sudden.
eyesore, but it's on
All
its
of a
own
sudden
private
it
property. It's not
appeared.
blocking the drive. It's not blocking it. It's the alley, the sidewalk, the road.
If I remember correctly,
It's-
they were putting it there to move everything out of the house I mean, they had that dumpster that's been sitting on the road right there for a couple of weeks now.
What are we talking about?
I don't know if it's getting emptied and brought
Right
back.
by Teresa's,
North Street.
They were utilizing.
The yard has all the mulch in the front yard.
Storage until they
Okay.
could
just past it,
move
on the
house and
bird
then they
house.
move it out.
You should call Michael.
It's on the right hand side.
So
Well,
When
they'd
gas,
ask if they could park it on the road.
No,
I said,
North
"No,
Street.
it's fine."
Oh, no, okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's just, I would never.
It's just, I guess
It's
it's
just-
just.
So,
I mean, if I lived next to them, I wouldn't necessarily want them to look at it.
So now,
But if there's a good reason for it to be in there and they're
I
gonna
would
get rid of it after they do whatever.
I don't know, the condition of the trailer is not in the best shape, so
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't look very good. It looks like a pretty old, outdated trailer.
And at night, there's been someone, you know, the new house they built beside where Eric Downing lives. He's been parking a semi there, some real heavy equipment on it. I don't know if that's,
Yeah, I was looking into that myself on that one. Problem is, I mean,
what comes out of our well,
you know, it's 24 hours, so he doesn't leave it there over 24 hours.
right.
which we take
But
out.
then when you're coming down the side streets and stuff, I mean, you're just, that heavy equipment, you're just tearing up stuff, right?
Yeah, I don't know how it's affecting actually the street.
Right. Something you talk to Chad about. So, yeah, I noticed that the other day.
You know, it'd be nice to be able to do so. I realize the guy's probably, that's his job and he's parking it there, but, you know,
Have you talked to him?
Who?
Somebody, and I don't, like I said, I don't wanna say something out.
I just know that
I gathered that maybe there was some talk, somebody had told me something about maybe they were getting ready, close to maybe moving, were using it to maybe fix the house up and sell it or something.
We're
or-
talking about two different ones now.
Oh, okay.
You already missed that conversation.
Sorry. Yeah, my fault.
this one in the
You're bad.
new house they built just west of Eric Downing.
The one there on Ramey.
The new one.
I want to say it's like a United Rental.
Yes.
Yeah.
He hauls home JLG lifts.
Oh,
It doesn't weigh nearly as much as a 6,000 gallon tanker that probably weighs 65,000 going down that road.
Sometimes you got two things on there. They had two things on there last night.
Yeah, I still don't think it weighed more than 65,000.
I don't know, but
JLG lifts don't weigh that much.
And, forgive the storytelling, but if you drive down 26, you'll see some signs that say no parking over 1 ton.
Yeah.
That's certain
North side.
times, and that ordinance came from such things. The one, and that guy has not had a semi in town for many years. I think it was Mr. Goris that used to have park a semi out on 26. And,
Right.
and that's where that ordinance came from, was no parking over 1 ton. At certain times, I believe the ordinance is still on the books, to my knowledge. I know the signs are still up, but I can't speak to what.
but
it's
that's just
still
for
on the books.
26.
That was, that's what I'm saying, just giving you a comparison of what you,
Wait.
if everybody's really upset about it, that's a direction you could go. But, because that was exactly what that one was targeted for, was at that time, 20 years ago, there was an issue with guys parking their semis in bad positions where
Mhm.
people couldn't see around them when they were coming off Clinton Street, Clinton Street's down here. So yeah, that's where, I guess I'm giving you that. You can go down that legal avenue if you so choose.
And obviously with the semi sitting there, if you're coming off that alley and trying to turn,
Yeah.
you'd be a little tough to see around it. So,
The way we typically set roads up is to handle that kind of, I mean, obviously we would rather not see semis on the streets, but the way we build the subway, when we did West North Street, that was 14 inches of sub base stone and 5 inches of asphalt and 2 lifts and 2 layers on top of that, so that, no, it's not meant to see interstate traffic at 60 mile an hour, but it can take heavier loads at that, being built like that, so.
Yeah, so there's kind of where we're at. Anybody have anything else? No? I'll entertain
Going
a mo-
once, going twice.
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn, yeah.
I'll second that motion. Oh, guess I better be doing
Okay.
this.
All in favor? Aye.
Oh, how much I left out.
We're adjourned.
That's what we have the video replay for, right?
Yeah.
Might be a mistake or something.
Okay.
And she said that if.
Some of them before, maybe, but. I actually. Didn't mean it like that. But.
If you guys don't hear anything from me on this, no news is good news.
Yeah, I just don't know why.
Okay.
Cease and desist from.
I have a
Bill Berry from
gut
the
feeling, yeah. Alicia's been talking, I've been hearing rumbles about the sovereign citizens that are causing her havoc. She
I mean, I
represents
can.
town of
I can
Malika.
No, sorry, citizens of Malika.
It has
So-
something to do with cell phone.
Well, I have a guy.
Yeah, I think that's what this is. I'm gonna have her look at it when she gets back.
That's fine.
I've
Shut the
researched,
camera off.
Put that in.
I've researched the page where we're from, so.
Ah.